Hello, everyone, and welcome back to SpeakCast English, your daily English listening practice podcast, designed to help you sound more natural and confident. I'm Andrew, your expert teacher and host.
And I'm Emma, your co-host and fellow English learner. Andrew, I have a confession to make.
Oh, Emma, this sounds serious. Is this about my perfectly brewed morning coffee? Because I noticed a slight disruption in the alignment of my mug this morning.
No, Andrew, your coffee is safe. This is about movies. I recommended a movie to my friend last week, and it went terribly wrong.
Oh no, what happened? Did you accidentally recommend a horror film to someone who hates jump scares? Or maybe a super deep drama to someone who just wanted to laugh?
Exactly. Well, kind of. I told her it was super funny and really exciting. But it was actually a dark comedy with a very slow start and a really unexpected sad ending. She watched it, and then she called me, confused, saying, "Emma, I don't think we watched the same movie."
Chuckle softly. Oh, Emma, I've been there. It's a classic problem. It's hard to recommend something you love without giving away the best parts, or without misrepresenting it completely.
Right. So today, our goal is to help all our listeners, especially those at a B1 level, learn how to talk about film genres, describe actors, and give honest recommendations without spoiling the ending. By the end of this episode, you'll have 3 practical phrases you can use right away.
Absolutely. We'll help you navigate those tricky movie conversations. You'll learn how to express your preferences clearly and recommend films like a pro. Situation discussion.
So Andrew, my friend, was really upset. She said, "I thought it was a comedy. You said it was funny, and I felt so bad. How do I even begin to fix something like that?"
Well, the first step is understanding what trauma of movie it was. Sometimes we just say funny or exciting, but those words can mean very different things to different people. What genre was it, really?
I guess it was a dark comedy, maybe a little bit of a thriller, actually. With a dramatic twist at the end. I just said, "It's a comedy! Very funny!"
See? That's where the misunderstanding can happen. Comedy is a broad term. There's romantic comedy, slapstick comedy, dark comedy. Knowing the specific genre helps your friend understand the asterisk tone of the movie.
That makes sense. So instead of just funny, I should say it's a dark comedy, so it has some humor, but it's also quite serious.
Perfect. That immediately sets expectations. And what about the actors? Sometimes mentioning a lead actor can give a good idea of the style, especially if they're known for certain types of roles.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. It starred Joaquin Phoenix. He's famous for very intense roles, right? My friend probably loves action movies.
Exactly. If you say it stars Joaquin Phoenix, so you know it's going to be pretty intense, that's a clue. Or if it stars someone like Ryan Reynolds, you might expect more light-hearted humor. It helps your friend get on the same page with you about the movie's vibe.
On the same page. I like that. So it means we both understand the situation in the same way?
Precisely. It means you both have a shared understanding. When you're recommending a movie, you want to be on the same page about what kind of experience it offers.
Okay, so I should have said, it's a dark comedy starring Joaquin Phoenix, so expect something intense and maybe a little unsettling. But then, how do I say I don't like a movie someone recommends to asterisk me without being rude? Sometimes people recommend things that are just not for me.
That's a great question, Emma. It happens all the time. Sometimes a movie just isn't your cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea? I've heard that before. It means you don't like it, right?
Yes, exactly. It's a very polite and common way to say you don't enjoy something or it's not your preferred style without saying, "I hate it," or "that movie was terrible." It implies a personal preference rather than a judgment on the film's quality.
That's useful, because sometimes I just want to say, "No, thank you. I don't want to watch another superhero movie."
Chuckles, and that's perfectly fine. So if someone recommends a superhero movie, you could say, "Thanks for the recommendation, but superhero movies aren't really my cup of tea." It's polite and clear.
Okay, I think I'm getting a better handle on this. What about when you really want to recommend something, like a movie that just blew your mind, but you don't want to spill the beans?
That's the challenge, isn't it? Spill the beans is a fantastic phrase for this situation. It means to reveal a secret or information that was supposed to be kept private. In this case, it means giving away the plot or the ending.
So if I say, I don't want to spill the beans, it means I don't want to tell you the ending?
Spot on. You've hit the nail on the head. That means you've described exactly what the issue is. So, to recommend something strongly without spilling the beans, you need a powerful but vague phrase.
Like what? You must watch it, it's good?
That's okay, but we can do better. For a truly strong, enthusiastic recommendation that avoids spoilers, you could say, it's a must-see.
A must-see. That sounds much stronger than, it's good!
It really does. It implies a film of high quality or significance that everyone should experience. It creates curiosity without revealing anything specific.
So if I'm trying to recommend that dark comedy again, but this time properly, I could say, it's a dark comedy starring Joaquin Phoenix, so it's quite intense. I won't spill the beans, but it's a must-see.
Excellent, Emma. You've described the genre, the lead actor, set the tone, avoided spoilers, and given a strong recommendation. That's a perfect example of how to do it.
Wow, okay. I feel like I could actually do this now. This is a game changer for my movie nights with friends.
And for avoiding awkward phone calls after their viewing experience.
Exactly. Speaking of awkward phone calls, I used to dread making them in English, but now I feel a little more confident. This is like that, but for movies. Deep dive.
All right, Emma, and everyone listening, let's dive deeper into those 3 key phrases we talked about today. These are phrases you can use immediately to improve your movie conversations.
I'm ready. My notebook is open.
Our first phrase is, it's not really my cup of tea.
It's not really my cup of tea.
This phrase means that something is not to your personal taste or preference. You don't particularly like it, but you're saying it in a very polite and indirect way. It's about your preference, not about the quality of the thing itself.
So it's like saying, I don't like it, but much softer.
Exactly. For example, if someone asks me if I like action movies, I might say, well, action movies aren't really my cup of tea. I prefer something a bit more thought-provoking.
Ah, I see. My extra example. This new restaurant is very popular, but the food isn't really my cup of tea.
Perfect example. Now, a common mistake for Vietnamese learners might be to translate not my cup of tea too literally, or to simply say I don't like it, which can sometimes sound a bit too direct or even rude in English, especially when someone is genuinely excited about something they've recommended. Using not my cup of tea softens it considerably.
Got it. So it's about being polite. Can we try saying it?
Of course. Repeat after me, slowly first. It's not really my cup of tea.
It's not really my cup of tea.
Good. Now a bit faster, naturally. It's not really my cup of tea.
It's not really my cup of tea. Sounds good.
Excellent. Our second phrase is for when you want to give a strong recommendation. It's a must-see.
It's a must-see.
This phrase means that something is so good or important that everyone should see it. It's a very enthusiastic and compelling way to recommend a film, a play, an exhibition, or even a tourist attraction without giving any specific details away.
So it builds excitement.
Absolutely. For example, have you seen the new documentary about space? It's a must-see for anyone interested in science.
My example. The view from the top of the mountain is a must-see if you visit this area.
Fantastic. A common mistake here could be to overuse very good or excellent, which are fine. But a must-see adds a level of urgency and strong recommendation that very good doesn't quite capture. It's more impactful.
I can see that. Very good is a bit boring.
It can be. Let's practice. Slowly. It's a must-see.
It's a must-see.
And faster. It's a must-see.
It's a must-see. Much better than just, it's good.
Indeed. And finally, our third phrase, which helps you express your preferences more clearly, I'm more into.
I'm more into...
This phrase is used to state what kind of things you prefer or enjoy more than others. It's useful when you want to guide a recommendation or explain why a certain genre isn't your favorite. It's about expressing your personal taste.
So I can use it to say what I do like, instead of just what I don't like.
Exactly. It's a proactive way to share your preferences. For instance, I'm more into historical dramas than science fiction.
Okay, my example, I'm more into cooking at home than eating out every night.
Perfect. That clearly states your preference. A common mistake for Vietnamese learners might be to say, I like more, which is grammatically less natural than I'm more into, or I prefer. I'm more into sounds very conversational and current.
That's a good point. I like more sounds a bit like direct translation.
It can, yes. Let's practice. Slowly. I'm more into comedies.
I'm more into comedies.
And faster. I'm more into comedies.
I'm more into comedies. I like this one. It feels very natural.
Great job, Emma. These 3 phrases will really help you express your opinions about movies and other things much more clearly and naturally. Shadowing. All right, everyone, it's time for our shadowing practice. This helps you improve your pronunciation and natural rhythm. Today, we're going to practice a full sentence from our discussion that combines what we've learned.
This is my favorite part.
Excellent. I'll say the sentence slowly first, then at a natural speed. Try to repeat after me, focusing on the sounds and the rhythm. Our sentence is, it's a dark comedy starring Joaquin Phoenix, so it's quite intense, and it's a must-see. Slowly and clearly, it's a dark comedy starring Joaquin Phoenix, so it's quite intense, and it's a must-see.
Repeat slowly. It's a dark comedy starring Joaquin Phoenix, so it's quite intense, and it's a must-see.
Very good, Emma. Now let's try it at a more natural, conversational speed. Listen carefully to the connections between the words. Natural speed. It's a dark comedy starring Joaquin Phoenix, so it's quite intense, and it's a must-see.
Repeats at natural speed. It's a dark comedy starring Joaquin Phoenix, so it's quite intense, and it's a must-see.
Fantastic, Emma. You nailed the rhythm. For our listeners, remember to focus on linking the words, especially starring Joaquin and quite intense. Don't pause too much between them. Keep practicing this sentence, and you'll sound more fluent in no time.
It really helps to hear it slowly and then fast. It feels like my tongue is getting a workout. Wrap up and challenge. Yes, we learned to say, it's not really my cup of tea for politely expressing disinterest. It's a must-see for a strong, spoiler-free recommendation. And I'm more into to share your preferences clearly.
You've got it, Emma. And remember, knowing the genre and mentioning key actors can really help set expectations.
No more accidental dark comedy recommendations for me. I'm going to apply these phrases right away.
That's the spirit. Now for our challenge today. In the comments below, recommend a movie to us using one of the phrases you learned today. Tell us what kind of movie it is, maybe who stars in it, and why it's a must-see, or why it's not your cup of tea.
We can't wait to read your recommendations.
Thank you so much for listening and practicing with us today.
Please like this video.
Subscribe to the channel.
And leave a comment with your favorite phrase from today.
Before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and the most useful phrases.
Pick 1 or 2 expressions and try them in real life today, even in a very short conversation.
Thank you for listening today. We hope this episode helped you practice real English. You've been listening to SpeakCast English. Thanks for practicing with us, and see you next time on SpeakCast English.